Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watcher. And this is a general message, so only take what clicks and what fits for you. I'm going to tap into the recent past, present, and immediate future, and let's just see what comes up. What should we talk about? What's going on with my beautiful Leo for this week? All right, I'm going to lay out the spread, soak it up, and then talk about it. All right. Okay, I like it. I like it. That's my little teaser. I like your energy. Yep. Okay. Sorry for the silence. Okay. All right. Let's dive in. In the recent past, we have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Boom. Elevation happened for you. Okay. Four of Swords, you were recovering, resting, recharging. Some of you had a recent heartbreak, grief, pain that you were restoring your energy from, still working out the details, still feeling the feels every now and then. But you got yourself to this place where you recognize it. You recognize your triggers. You know what's going to put you in that place of that grief or heartache. And then you're like, okay, I need to rest. Like you're getting your mind right. You're retraining yourself when it's time to just like take a break, take a breath, and relax, okay? Through this process of healing from whatever heartbreak, betrayal, grief you were going through, you've maintained this sense of stability. Okay? People around you have viewed you as very stable, very reliable, no matter what you were going through. And some people in your life had no idea what you were even going through. They never would have guessed it. You showed up. You were supposed to be somewhere, you showed up. Regardless of how you were feeling internally, you showed up. Okay? Somebody could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus person. Okay? But you are standing in this power. That's what I mean. Elevation happened. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I didn't want to sneeze in your ear. All right. Anyways, so you went through some stuff. All right, Leo. I feel it in this energy. And if somebody, this is just for some of you out there, if somebody hurt you or did something, they had no idea that it was just leading you to the Empress. Okay? They didn't realize that you were going to take your power back so quickly. They didn't realize you were going to step into your own. This person may have thought all your triggers was going to make you dependent on them or want them more. But all it did was make you realize who the hell you are. Craziness. But I love it. That's what I mean when I was saying I love your energy. It was like what I'm feeling, Leo, is you were like, challenge accepted. You're going to hurt me. You're going to bring up my past pain. You're not going to like be a part of the healing process. Okay. Watch me fly. And you like took off. Okay. Again, regardless how you felt in the inside, at that time, you were healing things you don't even realize you were healing. Like so much stuff. And that's why it could have been so heavy. You could have been having grief that was resurfacing that you had to heal from. Past betrayals, past heartbreaks, inner child stuff. Like what for some Leos out there, you had to go deep. And when you went deep, throughout that process, though, it was building you to your power. It was building you to your purpose, to your path. Okay, you got yourself there. Okay, kudos to you. And because throughout all of it, everyone was just like, oh, let me call Leo. They're great. Like, I don't know. You didn't fall apart. Even though in your insides you might have. Even though you may have wanted to, you didn't. And that only elevated you. In the present moment, we have Justice, Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you're just kind of standing in your element right now. But like you're just seeking, in the present moment, justice, scales to be balanced, apologies, accountability, ownership. Like you just want peace. I'm feeling like a peace of mind, and you will defend it, and you will ask for it when needed. Okay, you may have had somebody who just comes rushing in like super passionately, and then leaves. They come rushing in with all the stuff and then they leave. And you're like, all right, are the scales going to be balanced? Like, are we going to be on the same page or are we not? Like, what is with your energy? Because, hello, Leo worked hard to get to this Empress status. Okay, male, female, doesn't matter. You're standing in your power, standing in your worth, standing in your value. If someone were to undercut you in a job right now, offer you less, you'd be like, nope, no thank you. That's your power. That's your belief. That's your inner knowing of your worth and your value because of all the hard work you put into yourself. Okay? Very powerful energy right now, Leo. Very powerful. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you're staying very determined on your goals. Okay? Some of you may still just be working out the kinks of the past pain, heartbreak. Some of you might have had a financial loss and you're trying to just gain your finances back. Some of you might just find yourself very passionate about what's going to make that money for you. And then you're like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, so your energy might be ebbs and flows right now, teetering. And again, it's just seeing what's a perfect match for you. Because you're just at a different vibration right now. You're at a different frequency. And not everything is going to match that. Okay? And with this Justice, though, with the sword out, like ready, like, I feel like you will defend and cut out things that stand in the way. I don't think people can mess with you right now. Okay, I think they can try, but I don't think they're going to get very far. Okay, now in the immediate future, we have the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so let's just kind of anticipate that this can happen. Okay, I don't want to set that intention that it will. This is only if it clicks and fits for you. But you may have this kind of like hiccup moment where you go internal and you might be questioning your beliefs in general, and that could be deep for some of you. For others of you, you're really looking at a specific person, something got really lit up for you, and you kind of can't ignore it. Okay, you're really staring at that, and you're really trying to find that truth within this light. Okay, something gets lit up for you. And you're paying attention to it. Okay, so you might be reserving all your energy because it puts you in a moment where it stresses you out. Okay, puts you in more of like this anxious feeling. Okay, if some of you went through the dark night of the soul already, it's just like a little like, final push. Okay, like the final closure because you're at the 9, all right? You're right at that completion of the 10. But when you get there, you might just be remembering or thinking or focusing on all the deceit in your life in general or from a specific person. Like how they deceived you. Somebody may have worn a mask around you, okay? Maybe they presented themselves as this Queen of Pentacles type, like very reliable. You can rely on me. I'm stable. I'm secure. Safe bet with me. Then other times they would come in and just be this like flirty, passionate thing and then leave. And you're like, I don't know who you are. I thought I knew. I actually have no idea who you are. And so you might receive some sort of truth or clarity about a person that kind of gets you in your head a minute. Okay? But that's just because you're going to be defending this Empress status that you worked hard for. Okay? And if people don't see your worth and your value, you're going to cut them off. People can't deceive you or come up short right now. They just can't. They can try. Okay? Someone might be sneaky in your energy, but you already have an inkling of that. Okay? You already want justice from that. You're already healing from that. You already felt the pain and the sting of that. Like you already felt it. And so now when it presents itself, you know exactly what it is. It's like maybe at one point you were able to have the rose-colored glasses on, which is a beautiful thing to be able to have, right? Until somebody pulls the wool over your eyes. And then you're like, damn it, really? Really? So you're realizing that with a specific person, and this is just for some of you Leos, with a specific person, you can't have those rose-colored glasses on anymore because they already showed their true colors, their true face. And so now you can't believe what you used to be able to believe. You can't feel safe and secure in that situation because they've already proven to you that that's not true. Okay? So for others of you that doesn't click with, fit with, You may just have this last little spurt of energy that just needs to be purged out. And you might have like certain remembrances of what people did and said to you. Okay, you may have, if you've ever experienced PTSD in your life, that may be coming up again just for you to purge it, give it closure, wrap it up, put it away, say goodbye. Okay, so it's like that final push is what I'm getting, the push to the completion of any kind of pain and heartbreak you went through. Okay, it's like that final push to get you in that status that you need to be in for the next chapter. With the challenge, we have the Knight of Cups. So could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. But the challenge is expressing emotions. The challenge is emotions here. Okay? Maybe understanding your emotions, understanding this person's emotions, being vulnerable and expressive, and having that received well. And then having the other person express and be vulnerable. That's the challenge here, is the expression of emotion. And for some of you, you don't even know what to feel anymore. Okay? It's like you don't even know what to feel. You wouldn't even know how to tell your friends and family about whatever deception you went through. Like some of you might be like, I don't even know how I can explain this and have it make sense. Okay? Like for some of you, it goes real deep. Okay? For some of you, it goes real deep. But for others of you, if it's just this one person that you feel is like just trying to be sneaky and get away with things, or just avoid conversations or avoid things. Like you just find them at times to be so deceptive of like, who the hell are you? And the challenge is being able to express that. This might be the type of person who just doesn't express themselves, so they don't know how to handle when people express themselves to them. Some people just don't do emotion. I find that to be just a terrible excuse, but it's true. It exists. There's no judgment, right? Everybody has their own path, their own journey of why they are who they are. And for some people, being vulnerable and being expressive in emotions is not an easy task. And some people were raised with the notion that, emotions are weak. Feelings make somebody weak. Be stronger than that. Be bigger, better than that, right? We don't know. But I feel like whoever you're dealing with, you have to hold back because you know how they're going to receive it, right? The mask already fell off. You already know how this person operates when it comes to expressing themselves. And that's what's missing, is the love portion of this, okay? And you're seeing that, and maybe during this hermit time, you're going to actually ask yourself this very important question. What do you want out of love? What do you want out of a partner? Who do you want to be as a partner in a relationship? Right? Your vibe is the Empress, in control, in your power, in your glory, able to birth new ideas, able to birth children if you wanted to, right? Like just in this massive energy, and knowing that about yourself, and then questioning what's the right fit for that, right? And not running away from what that truth is, and understanding that some people, if they're not in alignment, they're just not in the alignment. So a lot of introspection, but even if this person doesn't know how to express their emotions, but you feel you do, what's the worst that can happen by you just getting everything off of your chest? And if you love somebody, I guess what's the worst that could happen if you say you love them? Well, the worst that could happen is they don't say it back, right? But if that's something you feel, it's something that's real. So there's just this hiccup here, okay, about expression. But when I started this reading and said, oh my gosh, I absolutely love your energy, when I was getting that 9 of Swords and that 7 of Swords, it was like, you're going to get through this. Like that was the first thing that came to my mind. And of course you will, but you're going to get through this while maintaining your power. Okay, while maintaining your feet on the ground. You're not going to get lost in emotion. You're not going to get lost in your head. You're not going to go on some downward spiral. You are in complete control. But it's just, for whatever reason, you need to feel this, experience this, and release this. Okay? All right, let me grab a namaste message here. What is one final message for my beautiful Leo? Whoa. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what one to take. All right. The blessing of questioning. Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free. So for those of you who needed to question love, I'm sorry, probably not going to be able to see that, but question what you want out of love, what love means to you, and who's that piece to that puzzle is a very loaded question, especially if you have somebody in your life, right? But it's like, exactly like this card says, it's time to ask that tough question to set yourself free of either accepting that this person is your wish, is your love, or accepting the fact that some people are just not in alignment and not on the same and right frequency, right? Okay, Leo, I hope this message brought some clarity to you. Okay, you guys take care, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.